Hey, this is Charles for Premier Guitar, Winter NAMM 2013. Freddie, we meet again. What's up?
Charles, how you doing, man? Good to see you.
Pretty good, man. So we're getting small with Vox this year. Dude, how did you boogie and play that sick lead all at the same time?
Well, you have built-in drums on this one, so we have a whole myriad of drums. You have 10 different styles. And
By the way, what is this thing?
this is the MINI5 rhythm. So basically, it's the Vox modeling. You have different models on here, from clean to bluesy ones, classic rock, 80s rock, and new metal. You cover all the styles. You can run 2 effects at one time. You have a choice of your modulation and a choice of different spatial effects. Easy to work. I could tap tempo and edit it right on the face of it. Of course, I have my gain and tone and volume, and I can mix my volume with the rhythm volume over there. So that rhythm volume, as I engage that, I can blend it so I could jam along. That's how I was doing it. I could choose between 10 different rhythm styles, and within those, there's 10 different versions. So I have like a 99 to 100 different beats in this thing, and I can change the tempo. The cool thing, it's very guitar player friendly. It's all real-time knobs on there, so I don't have to menu or tab around. So pretty much it's grab an amp model and grab a rhythm, and we're going. And I could change some of the styles. Let's take a quick listen. Change the tempo, and there's different variations. I could use the tuner button, it's a multi-function knob, to change the variations of the beat. Now we can go to, for example, a Latin style and change some different bossa novas to samba beats and whatever's in there, you know. I mean, it also has a metronome for just some basic practicing your scales. You know, great all-purpose amp, really. I could change my sound, for example, go with a Tweed 410, put some compression, spring verb on that. Or I can get more of a metal thing going on, get into one of my metal programs. I can blend my volume.
Freddie's his own little baby Motorhead over here.
You got, you know, a phone's out, auxiliary in for MP3 players. So it's you know, a really cool thing as a practice amp. And with the phones out, you can do some direct recording.
Do you want to show some of the effects here? Because I found it kind of interesting that the actual effects knobs, there's no stops on them. They're just a full radial knob that you can kind of scroll through.
Right. For example, if I have a flanger and I'm right here where it's less of a graphic there, it's going to be at a certain rate and speed. Now I can increase that very easily. Notice I increase the speed. In other words, the parameters increase as I go further to the thicker white strip. You know,
So you're not moving from the compressor on that side. You actually switch the effect from one.
the flanger. So if I hit compressor here, it's very light compression there. Now it's really crushing it here. Very active compressor. My chorus, same thing. It's definitely more watery there than it is here. If I want a subtle, I have it right there. And then, of course, we have delay and reverb effects. So my delay, that increases my delay, but yet I could tap tempo. If I want less of the delay, I could just pull this knob down, but yet the speed stays the same. I have tremolo options. You can hear the speed changing, so if I want more of a surf thing. little mellower, slower trim.
Have you considered leaving employment with Vox to go be the ultimate street busker yet?
This is inspiring me to do that, I gotta tell you. Yeah.
Watch this guy. All right. Freddie, man, there's other small stuff at Vox. Very small stuff.
Yeah. What's that? This is the Stomp Lab. I mean, does it get cuter than this? Look at this pedal. But it's built. It's hardcore die-cast aluminum, so it's definitely metal. And it does play good metal as well. But actually what this is it's set up in a format where it has different styles as well. So each time you click that category to a different style, you'll have 10 different formations of that style. So you essentially have 99 different presets on this, 20 user programs, 7 effects at one time, and you can assign pretty much any effect parameter to the pedal. But it's cool that it just has some nice, good guitar sounds as well as a lot of filters and things like that. Nice little scat tone there, and that's coming from the rock and roll category. Now if I scroll around, I get some other, what we consider rock and roll programs. This is a case where I have the speed of the tremolo assigned to the foot pedal. Let's change categories. I'll go into what we call a pop category. Let's hear something heavy. I'll go into more of a hard rock category. We also have a metal and hardcore category. Let's shift up to hardcore for some more modern metal. This is really good for when you're tuning down the 7-string guitars and all that. Something else in that category. Now, there's a really cool category in here. It's called Other, and they use a lot of different filter effects. Ring modulator. You could use that for just about anything. Here's a nice filter. So, whether you want some just good basic rock and guitar sounds or get into some really cool filter effects, you got 99 presets, again, 20 user programs, the Stomp Lab. We also make one for bass, and there's also another additional one for guitar and bass that is I believe it's $20 less, and it doesn't have the pedal on it. So if you wanted just something for the studio only, or you don't need to actually change your effects or have some real-time moves, that would be a good choice as well.
What's the street price going to be on this thing?
$89 for the one with the pedal, and I believe it's $69 for the one without the pedal.
That's a lot of racket for $90, huh?
Yeah, right on.
I'll have a cup of Other every morning when I wake up. Where should our viewers go to find out more about what y'all are doing?
Well, you can go to the Korg website, www.korg.com. You can go to right directly to the Vox site, which is voxamps.com.
Freddie, thanks again for hanging, man, and for playing. Cheers, I appreciate it. For all the rest of the stuff going on at NAMM that we're covering, go to our YouTube channel, and it will be amazing. This is Charles for PremieredGuitar.com.